Thank you so much.
No problem at all. Here you go.
Elara, I need to be honest with you. I'm falling for you, deeply.
Marcus, I feel the same.
In the glittering chaos of New York City's skyline, where dreams collide with reality like fireworks on the 4th of July, a question hung in the air that would change two lives forever. Picture this: a stunning billionaire heiress, draped in diamonds and designer silk, turns to a rugged single dad who's barely scraping by, and whispers, "Do you think I'm sexy?" His answer? It wasn't what she expected. It wasn't flattery or flirtation. It was raw, honest truth that pierced her soul. If that hooks you, stick around, because this story of unexpected love, heartbreak, and redemption will leave you inspired. And hey, if you're feeling the emotions already, hit that like button and subscribe for more heart-tugging tales that remind us what really matters in life. Let's dive in. Elara Voss was the epitome of success. At 35, she helmed Voss Enterprises, a tech empire that revolutionized AI-driven healthcare, turning her into one of the world's youngest female billionaires. Her face graced Forbes covers, her name echoed in boardrooms from Silicon Valley to Shanghai. But beneath the polished exterior, flawless skin from weekly facials, a wardrobe curated by Milanese stylists, and a penthouse overlooking Central Park, Elara was profoundly alone. Her parents had passed young, leaving her to build an empire from their modest startup. Relationships? They'd been fleeting transactions, men drawn to her wealth, women envious of her power. She'd learned to armor her heart with cynicism, believing vulnerability was a luxury she couldn't afford. One crisp autumn morning, Elara's chauffeured Rolls-Royce purred through the streets of Brooklyn, en route to a charity event at a local community center. She wasn't there out of pure altruism. It was good PR, a tax write-off, and a way to polish her image amid rumors of her company's aggressive takeovers. As she stepped out, adjusting her emerald green coat that cost more than most people's annual salary, her heel caught on a loose pavement crack. She stumbled, her designer purse flying open, spilling contents everywhere: lipstick, phone, a crumpled photo of her late mother. That's when he appeared. Marcus Hale, 38, a single dad with calloused hands from his job as a mechanic at a nearby garage. His flannel shirt was stained with oil, his jeans faded from years of wear. He was there dropping off his 8-year-old daughter, Lily, for an after-school art program funded by, ironically, Elara's foundation. Marcus knelt down without a second thought, gathering her items. "Whoa, easy there," he said with a warm chuckle, his voice like gravel smoothed by kindness. City sidewalks are sneaky like that. Elara flushed, not from embarrassment, but from the genuine concern in his eyes. No one helped her without expecting something. "Thank you," she murmured, taking back her things. Their fingers brushed, and for a split second, the world paused. Lily tugged at Marcus's sleeve. "Dad, we're late." The little girl with pigtails and a missing front tooth grinned up at Elara. "You're pretty like a princess." Elara laughed, a real one, not the practiced one for cameras. "Well, thank you, sweetheart. What's your name?" As Lily chattered away about her drawings, Elara felt a pang she couldn't place. Marcus watched, his hazel eyes softening. "She's my world," he said simply. "Lost her mom 2 years back to cancer. We're just taking it one day at a time." The charity event blurred into small talk and photo ops, but Elara couldn't shake the encounter. Later that week, she found herself inventing reasons to visit the community center. "Just checking on our investments," she'd tell her assistant. But really, it was to see Marcus. He was always there, picking up Lily, sometimes volunteering to fix the center's leaky plumbing or coach a kid's soccer game. He had a quiet strength, a laugh that rumbled from deep within, and stories of late-night repairs and bedtime tales that made Elara's high-stakes world seem hollow. One evening, after a particularly grueling board meeting where she'd fired a VP for embezzlement, Elara drove to the center unannounced. Rain poured down, turning the streets into rivers. She found Marcus under the awning, sheltering Lily with his jacket. "Need a ride?" Elara offered, her voice tentative. Marcus hesitated, pride flickering in his eyes, but Lily's excited yes sealed it. In the warmth of the Rolls, with the scent of leather and rain mingling, conversation flowed. Marcus spoke of his dreams deferred, once an aspiring engineer, now content fixing cars to provide for Lily. Elara shared snippets of her isolation, how success felt like a gilded cage. Dropping them at their modest apartment building, Elara felt alive. "Thank you," Marcus said, his hand lingering on the door. Not many would do this. As they parted, she called out impulsively, "Coffee sometime?" He smiled. "I'd like that." Their first date was no fancy gala. Marcus suggested a hole-in-the-wall diner where the coffee was strong and the pancakes legendary. Elara arrived in jeans, a first in years, nervous as a teenager. They talked for hours, her about cutthroat deals, him about Lily's school plays and the grief that still ambushed him at night. "Sarah was my high school sweetheart," Marcus confessed, stirring his coffee. "Cancer took her fast. I promised I'd give Lily the best life possible. No distractions." Elara nodded, her heart aching. She'd never known such devotion. Her own relationships had been power plays. As the night deepened, emboldened by vulnerability, she leaned in. "Marcus, do you think I'm sexy?" It slipped out, a test from her arsenal of defenses, expecting the usual fawning. He paused, setting down his mug. His eyes met hers, steady and sincere. "Sexy? Elara, you're beautiful, sure. But that's not what draws me. It's your fire, the way you built an empire from nothing. The kindness you hide under that armor. Sexy is surface. You're real. And that's rare." His words shocked her. No one had seen beyond the facade. Tears welled up, unbidden. "I don't know how to be real," she whispered. "I've been playing a role so long." From there, their connection blossomed, tentative and tender. Marcus introduced her to simple joys, picnics in the park, where Lily braided Elara's hair and called her Auntie E. Elara showed him her world, a private jet to the Hamptons for a weekend, where they walked beaches at sunset, talking dreams. But challenges loomed like storm clouds. First, the class divide. Paparazzi caught wind of their outings. Headlines screamed, "Billionaire babe slumming it." Elara's board whispered concerns about her image. Marcus's friends teased him about being a gold digger. "She's out of your league, man," one said. Marcus brushed it off, but doubt crept in. Was he just a novelty to her? Then, Lily's attachment grew, but so did her fears. One night, as Elara read her a bedtime story in their cozy apartment, far from Elara's opulent penthouse, Lily asked, "Are you gonna be my new mommy?" Elara froze. Marcus intervened gently. "We're friends, kiddo." But later, alone, Elara confessed her terror. "I don't know if I can be what she needs. I've never had a family." Marcus pulled her close. "No one's perfect. We learn together." Their first kiss followed, under the dim kitchen light, tasting of coffee and promise. It was passionate yet pure, igniting a fire neither expected. But deeper wounds surfaced. Elara's past, a string of betrayals, including an ex-fiancé who stole company secrets. She pushed Marcus away during a crisis, a hostile takeover attempt. "I can't do this now," she snapped, retreating to her workaholic shell. Marcus felt rejected, reminding him of Sarah's final months when illness stole their intimacy. The breaking point came at a gala. Elara invited Marcus as her plus one, dressing him in a tailored tux. He felt like an imposter amid the elite. A snide comment from a rival CEO, "Charity case?" Stung. Marcus confronted Elara later. "Is this real, or am I just your feel-good project?" Hurt, Elara lashed out. "You think I'm using you? After everything?" They parted in anger, her in tears, him in silence. Weeks passed in agony. Elara threw herself into work, but success tasted bitter. Marcus focused on Lily, but her questions, "Where's Auntie E?" tore at him. A turning point, Lily's school art show. She'd drawn a picture of the three of them as a family. Marcus realized what he'd lost. He showed up at Elara's penthouse unannounced, the drawing in hand. "I was scared," he admitted. "Of losing again. But you're worth the risk." Elara, exhausted from sleepless nights, broke down. "I love you, Marcus. Not your life, not mine, just us." They reconciled, vowing honesty. Challenges persisted, blending worlds. Elara scaled back work, funding community programs Marcus led. He pursued engineering courses, with her support. Lily thrived, her laughter echoing in both homes. 1 year later, under a starlit sky in Central Park, where it began, Marcus proposed. Not with a massive diamond, but Sarah's ring, resized. "Will you build a family with us?" Elara said yes, tears streaming. Their story? It's proof that love isn't about status or sex appeal. It's seeing someone's soul, facing fears together. In a world obsessed with surfaces, they found depth. So, if this moved you, like and subscribe. Let's spread more stories of real connection. Remember, true beauty lies within, and it's never too late to embrace it.